16-year-old Jacob Serre of Boise is a warrior who was born with a genetic heart condition. Earlier this year, his heart was failing and his family was told he needed a transplant. Tonight, in this Best of 7's Hero, we take you along on Jacob's heart journey, and we have an update on him too. Here's Jacob's story from our Maggie O'Mara.
He was diagnosed at 3 months old.
Jacob Serre was just a baby when he was diagnosed with familial dilated cardiomyopathy, a genetic form of heart disease.
He is 16 now and started having some issues in January with some shortness of breath, like heart failure.
Probably the biggest thing for me was fatigue and getting tired faster than pretty much everybody around me. Legs getting tired, arms getting tired, and just not being able to go as far or do as much.
His doctors at St. Luke's in Boise were out of options. Jacob needed a new heart.
On March 21st, he was Air St. Luke's flighted to Stanford, and we have been here since then. He was listed for transplant on Good Friday on April 2nd.
The Serre family here in Boise knew it could be quite the wait.
Generally, you expect to wait a few weeks to a few months at least.
But suddenly, the call they were all waiting for came. They couldn't believe it.
It was a phone call at night, and every time my mom got a phone call, I just try to listen in, and I was just like, yeah, this is it. She just started crying and just said, it's time. Tomorrow morning.
Jinju Serre was overcome with emotion.
We were surprised because it'd only been a week. You're just in shock for a while. You're excited, but you're in shock and you're thinking about the donor family, and there's just so many things in your mind.
That night, the night before his heart transplant, Jacob was nervous.
Lots of phone calls and stayed up late. Tried to sleep good. Couldn't really though.
Before he knew it, morning came and it was go time.
I remember getting rolled down to the room vaguely.
It was so tough to leave his mom's side, and his dad was rushing to get from Boise to Stanford Medical Center in time.
It was hard, but my dad got the soonest flight, and he was there by the time they opened the up, yeah.
Hours later, word from his medical team, so much relief, and the best news possible.
He did amazing. They said he would probably be intubated for 1 to 3 days, but 10 hours after surgery, he was awake and wanting his tube out.
I remember the breathing tube down my throat, and that was really uncomfortable.
He told him to stop the pain meds. He was just taking regular Tylenol, and he was up and walking, I think, by day 4. And day 6, he had all his IVs out, taking all of his meds by mouth, and he got to walk himself out of intensive care to his regular room. So it's amazing.
The Serres will be in California at the Ronald McDonald House and in and out of the hospital for the next few months to make sure Jacob's body accepts his new heart. Jinju updates family and friends on her blog.
It's kind of therapeutic for me to just type it all out, but also be able to look back on it later and just remember.
She also often posts on Facebook.
It's been so cool. I keep telling people, this is what social media is for. Not all the negative things, this is what it should be used for. Being able to put out a post and know that thousands of people are seeing this and praying for him. It's just amazing, all over the world.
Jacob told us he is really uplifted by all the comments.
Yeah, I read some of them, and I'm just super thankful that we have such an amazing community back at home supporting us through all this.
We couldn't do this without the people that we have around us.
Jacob's mom says his attitude through all of this has been incredible. He is simply inspiring.
He's so resilient. He's so we've been in the hospital for almost 2 months, and he's still happy and takes everything in stride.
As Jacob adjusts to his new heart and everything that comes with it, the donor and the donor's family are always top of mind.
It's amazing that somebody would give him this gift.
Obviously, it's a loss for them, but just have them know that there's something good that came out of that. A new chance for me.
In honor of his donor, Jacob Serre plans to make the most of this beautiful chance at a new life. 7's hero.
And we have a great update for you about Jacob. He's been home about 2 months now, and he's 4 months post-transplant. So far, he's having no rejection. He's being monitored locally and will go back to Stanford for another checkup in 6 weeks. The family says they are extremely thankful for Jacob's donor family. And even during all of this, he didn't fall behind at school and even took extra classes. Jacob, you are a warrior. And now Jacob is entering his senior year, on track to graduate a full year early. We love bringing you these good news stories.